Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever this reaches you. Of course, this is me, and whenever this video comes out. Anyway, this is Sunday morning. It's actually morning for me. Sunday morning. What is the date? The 9th. Oh, sorry. Oh, my God. Anyway. That's good. I'm going to keep this on here. You know what? Have a blooper on the video. That's fine. But tell you what, beard's coming in really good, isn't it? Yeah, it's starting to take shape and look good. And I like it. Other people like it too. I mean, I get nothing but compliments. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it. For now, who knows? I may want to change my look later on. Go back to just a mustache. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I even thought about possibly just going to goatee. But, yeah, I'm going to stay a full beard for right now. Anyway, guys, I want to get into this. Of course, since the last time I did a video, the LSU Tigers won the baseball national championship. I did a little podcast, so you can go to jmsportsnetwork.weebly.com. You can press on the Mixler player, and then it'll go to it'll pop up all my my past shows and stuff. But I did a video on it. Right now, I gotta get in touch with Mixler. There's something going on with the thing where it's only showing up on the podcast as Bayou State Sports Saturday live audio. And that's it. And I'm like, and then the date. And I'm like, no, I used to be able to put my games. I used to be able to put the show name. I used to be able to do that. I don't know what happened since they had the latest update. I got to get in touch with Mixler and I'll figure that out. Try to put it on, how to put it on a podcast. So I could change it. It's let me change it on the live broadcast where it'll say, like BSSS. The last one I did was 6.5 or whatever it was, I think it was. But when it goes to the podcast, it's saying Bayou State Sports Saturdays live audio. Well, I'm going to know it's West Jeff versus St. Paul's or West Jeff versus Everett. I guess we're going to have to show the date. But no, I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that. Got to figure out what's going on. I got to fix that. So I'll fix it. I'll take care of that. Anyway, getting back to what I was, talking about. Yeah, it's there. It's on my page. You can also go to BSSS1234 at Mixler.com. And you can also find my podcast there as well. I'm trying to link it up with Spotify. I've been thinking that. I would love to get my podcast lined up with Spotify, but I had to figure out how to do that too. Maybe I'll ask the guy at Mixler that too as well. So I'll take care of that, and we'll take care of everything, and we'll do that. And but getting back to it, LSU did win a baseball championship, and I tell you, it's just one of those things when you get things together and you get it done, and it was one of those things. They were ranked number one at the beginning. They held on to it for 11 weeks. And then Wake Forest took it the rest of the way. And then obviously LSU and Wake Forest played each other. And one of them had to play 3 times. So Wake Forest beating LSU the first time. LSU had to come back from the losers bracket and beat them twice. And they did. So, consecutive nights. So that did happen. Then they got Florida and won the Friday game, got manhandled in the Saturday game. Saturday game they won. The Sunday game they got pounded. And then Monday, when they go to win the championship, when they go winning the championship, they pounded it in Florida. So it's like, that wasn't the same. People, but Florida won 24-4. So LSU won 18-4. Does it matter? It's still an ass beating. So they delivered one back to Florida. So worked out good. So that's good. So I guess we'll find out in the draft coming up this week. Yeah, this coming week. Yeah, we'll find out when Paul Skeens and when Dylan Cruz will get picked. A lot of people saying first and second, but now there's some mocks coming out saying maybe not. Maybe not so fast. It might be the dude from Florida getting picked first, or some high school dude. Somehow another mock came up with. So guy right out of high school. So we'll see. But but Dylan Cruz made a great decision for himself. He could have went straight out of high school right into minor league. You know, he could have been drafted. He decided, no, I want to go to LSU. And he went to LSU 3 years, and it probably helped him because he probably wasn't the first overall pick or the second overall pick or the third or wherever he winds up. Top five for sure. Yeah, he'll definitely be in the top five. But going to LSU, making a decision to go to LSU and playing and getting that national championship, that was obviously a plus for him. And that was the reason why he went to LSU in the first place, is to get the championship. So that works out good, and I'm glad. And well, I do have an update on myself. You're not going to see this place too much longer because I'm moving to another apartment, and I'll be moving there the end of the month. Yeah. The actual move date's the 29th. I'll get my keys on the 28th to the new place. I like the new place. I think it's safer. I think it's better. I think it's going to work better for me in the long run. I do. I think it'll work better for me. It'll be better for everyone. I really believe that. So we'll do that. I'll go ahead and make that move. And I need to make the move. And because I've gotten to the point where I'm not really too happy at this place. Because, I got the inner unit, the inside unit for my AC is upstairs, and it's actually in the bedroom. There's like a little closet that it's in. And then you got the return air is right here on the top of the bottom of the steps here, the stairs. That filter hasn't been changed since I've been here. And the complex says that they were responsible for changing them. It's never been changed. I'm not going to give you the name of the place. I don't want to do that. But the drain line, for the drip, the drain runs from there. It runs through the return air. I think it's probably connected to other apartments on this floor. That's what I really believe. And so every once in a while, it'll leak. Drip, 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 drip. And you got to put buckets and stuff there. And I got the buckets still sitting over there. It's like a bucket and a pan. Because you never know what's going to happen again. It hasn't happened in about a month, thankfully. I'm glad it hasn't happened in a while. So maybe they finally got the entire line cleaned out. Who knows? Who knows? But that's probably what it is. They got the whole line cleaned out. And but there, I'm moving to it. But I will say the new place. Yeah, I will. Fairway View Apartments. That's where I'm moving to. And yes, it's, as the name says, yes, there's a golf course on the outside of the apartment complex. So yeah, it's right there. College Drive, and you go around there, and the golf course is down the road. Right Foster and all that. If you know anything about Baton Rouge, that's there. Fairway View, you get off the interstate, go up across Corporate, and then you go up the hill. Once you get to the top of the hill, the entrance to my apartment complex is right there. Completely gated, completely safe. Security, they have their own security there. So they own armed security, so that's good. I'm glad to see that. So I'm going to feel much safer there. Their clientele is mostly college students, mostly BRCC, which because Baton Rouge Community College is right up the street. You just go down Florida, go past the golf course, and then you take the left on Foster, and you just go across Government. And once you cross Government, It's right there. BRCC is right there. So, so a lot of college students, but you do have families and they do have single people like myself. So that's good. I'm going to be happy there. I really feel like I'm going to be really happy. Good thing is I don't have a landline, so you don't have to worry about changing phone numbers. Entergy is the provider of electricity there, so I don't have to change that. Just got to do a transfer. So I'll probably just have to pay, I think it's like a $35 transfer fee, something like that. So that's good. So that's not going to be so bad. But yeah, I think I'm going to be happier there. I really do. I got too much apartment here, as you can hear. As you can see when I do these videos, I'm echoing. You can hear the echo. And then when I do some singing, I do, on you now. I go to people's open mics and sing. You hear the echo. You do hear the echo. So hopefully the new apartment, it'll be tighter. It's going to be a one bedroom, but it's going to be a little bit. There's an actual separate kitchen and dining rooms actually together. You're actually going to put your table in the kitchen. So this table will be in the kitchen. I'll probably have my desk downstairs. Downstairs. I'm going to be one floor, down first floor. So I'll probably have my desk in the living room this time instead of having it in the bedroom. The bedroom will be a little smaller, but I don't need a big place. Have you seen the amount of furniture I got? I don't need a big place. So it's good. So I'm going to be better. It'll be better along. There's a big walk-in closet in the bedroom, and I got this armoire. I'm hoping I just be able to stick it right in there against the wall because you're going to get the shelvings on both sides. Well, you can hang the clothes, and then you got the shelving too. So it's kind of like dual purpose. And that's 2 rows, and so I'll have plenty of room for everything. And I'll have a utility closet in the living room area. So that's good because I'll be able to like this utility room right here. But it could be utility room / pantry. It's that big. It's going to be huge, bigger than this. Because this one's in the stairwell. They got the stairwell coming down. So I don't have a lot of room in there, and that's where I hang my work clothes. Got all my work clothes in there, and I'll be able to do that again. So I think I'll be happier. I think things will be better. And I don't have to have a mop handle, because I got one of those ones from Dollar Tree. The one got it's the broom, a mop, and a push broom. One of those push brooms where you push the So I got all 3 of this, and the handle goes in all 3. It screws in. Well, I've got to use it as a security feature on my sliding glass door. That's another thing. I'm only going to have 1 door at this place, so that's good. 1 entrance and exit door. That's it. I'm going to have a front door and a sliding glass door. The little latch thing don't work. So I got me I found me an old sock, an unpaired sock. So I shove it in there and put the handle there and I stick it up against the lock, and it's locked now. Ain't nobody getting in. So, because before you can actually shake the door, sometimes it'll open. So I got locked out one time, and that's exactly how I got in. I just shaked it a few times and open. I was like, oh, well, that's not safe. So yeah, I put something there now. Anyway, I'm trying to clean something on my phone. But anyway, there is something I do want to talk about. There is definitely something I want to talk about. And I'm one of these people, because now was actually considering, well, they're still considering, getting this button. Well, we can click a button. Right now, you got it for Twitch, and you got it for YouTube. I still got to fix my YouTube. I got to fix it. Somehow, some reason, I can't move live stuff over from now to YouTube. But I have a button that I can click, and I can do it. I just don't, there's something wrong with my account. They said there's some kind of thing, an adjustment I got to do on my account. Then I'll be able to do that. I'll be able to go ahead and broadcast there. But they're talking about doing that with TikTok. And I'm all for it. I was all for it. And you know what I just said was? Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm big time souring on TikTok. One thing about you now, and I'm not saying you don't have negative people there. We got some. We're still trying to weed them out. But we got a bunch of negative people off. They have left the platform, but we're brimming of positivity. TikTok, I think they love the harassment, the bullying, the just trying to mess with people, the negativity. They love, some reason TikTok loves it. I don't know. I don't know why. It just seems like they love it. Because I'm going to give you an example. Okay? And wait, they also frown on multiple accounts? Well, I think they better do a review of their entire platform. Because there was this guy the other day, I think it was like Tuesday last week. I'm doing my little 4 a.m. live when I got my little dead time that I have to sit in the truck waiting to work. It's a DOT requirement. You do your pre-trip and you got to do your little wait time. And so I'll do my pre-trip, and then when I get in the truck, then I'll turn on the TikTok live, and I do it every morning when I'm working. So it works out good. But anyway, this Tuesday morning I'm doing it, and this guy comes in there. Are you gonna play with your Oscar Mayer wiener today? So I'm like, well, for one, that's none of your business. And oh wait, well, Koike is one of my monitors, and George Peppers was in there too, and they every time this guy, and he would come back in multiple accounts asking the same question over and over and over and over and over again. So one of the times I said, okay, before we block, I'm going to report. So I reported it. And we must have blocked this guy about 10 times. Finally, that was it. We didn't hear from him again. But asking a question like that, a personal question, oh, are you going to go play with yourself today? Like, none of your effing business, for one. It's none of your effing business. And two, I would never answer that. In a million years, I would not answer that. But, oh, TikTok said, oh, it's perfectly okay. He did nothing wrong. Really? You report that to you now? That guy's permanently banned. He'll never come back to you now. That's the difference. So you now needs to really think about this. Do they really want to subject their positivity, their good things that's going on, our little talent shows and everything else that's going on? Do we really want to subject that to TikTok? I mean, really? Do we really want to subject it to TikTok? Because I'm telling you, I'm this close to getting on the ban TikTok in the U.S. bandwagon. I'm this close. This close. So, I mean, it's okay. So if they harass you, it's okay. If they bully you, it's okay. If they threaten you, it's also okay. Yeah, I've already reported a case of that. Somebody telling me I better watch my back at all times. Turned out the clown was in freaking Illinois. And I'm down here in Baton Rouge, and I got to worry about my back from him. Yeah, we know it's people hiding behind keyboards. We know that. No big deal. But, it'd be people that would never say that to your face. Would never come down to Baton Rouge and say that to your face. They wouldn't do it. I wish they would. The Marine in me says, yeah, I wish they would, but no. The common sense part of me saying, no, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to have to hurt somebody. It's like, no. Let's let the guy stay in Illinois and hide behind a keyboard. That's the best thing to do there. Just let them hide behind the keyboard, deal with it, and I'm done. It is. I'm at the 20-minute mark, so I got to get out of here. But I'm going to try to get more regular. I mean, with my games coming up, well, with high school football and all coming up, I should start getting more regular on here. So just keep an eye out, and we should be going back to every week again. So, yeah, I'm going to still call it this week. I don't know what else to call it. Whenever I feel like doing one, I guess. That's okay. I'll see everybody later. And like I always say, God willing, I'll talk to you in a little while. Bye now.